Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is David Alexander. My student ID 1H053095, and I will act as a tutor and to explain and I have knowledge about the development of monetary institution in Indonesia. Okay, here we go. Okay, the first one, we have to know definition of a bank. What is bank? According to the law number 10 of 1998, concerning banking, the definition of a bank is a business entity that collects funds from the public in the form of deposits. Apart from that, it also distributes to the public in the form of credit and or other forms in order to increase companies engaged in the financial sector. This picture is example situation in office bank. There are several functions of the bank is one, agent of the trust. Bank bring trust is considered as an institution that relies on trust as the key and main basis of our banking activities. This trust is related to all operations involving the interest of customers. People interested from with the bank means that they already have confidence in the financial institution. Trust is with them and the public as customers with the withdraw money and at a time, anytime without problems, without the fear of the bank going bankrupt, and so on. Two, agent of the development. This is because banks are able to provide activity that encourage people to invest, distribute, consume, or service using money as the medium. All banking activities will affect the economic development of the community. The real and monetary sector are two sectors that influence each other. If one is not good, then one of them will not be good either. 3. Agent of service. Bank offers a variety of financial services such as deposit service, lending, and others. Other bank is collector of public funds aimed at the community, so service offered must be related to the economic activity of the community. And the second, I will explain about the definition and scope of commercial. What is commercial bank? Okay. What is a commercial bank? Commercial bank are often referred to as a commercial bank. Commercial banks are private-owned, profit-oriented financial institutions that transfer funds when instructed by tech, provide loans, and make other investments. The services provided by commercial banks are general in nature, meaning that they can provide all existing banking services. B. Commercial bank business. Commercial bank business activities according to law number 10 years 1998, Article 6, among others, as follows. Let us start. A. Raising funds from the public on form of deposit current accounts, time deposit, certificate of deposit saving, etc. B. Give credit C. Issuing an acknowledgement of debt. D. Buy, sell, or guarantee of our risk or for the benefit of other from customers. Securities such as this bond serve its E. Transferring money for both own and customer interest. F. Providers at place the deposit funds and securities. Okay, this is commercial bank work. Commercial bank one set of deposit, primary function, secondary function. This is a step by step. Okay. Next. Okay, next. Function of commercial bank. The function of commercial bank have a 9 function. And the first, accepting deposit, providing credit facilities, payment and withdrawal facilities, other service, custody, reference, agency and utility service, and interest banking, transaction, credit creation. Okay, you know, I think. And next, I have explained about definition and scope for rural bank BPR, PPF, Bank Pengkreditan Rakyat, Bank Sahabat Anak Negeri. Okay. By definitions, a rural bank BPR is a bank financial institution that accepts deposit only their form of time deposit, savings, and or other equivalent forms, and channels funds as a BPR business. BPR status is granted to financial institutions that are equalized and under the banking law number 7 of 1992 by fulfilling the procedural requirements stipulated in a government regulation. Saying the aim is to assist with capitalization or channeling funds from micro and small and medium enterprise MSMEs. In general, BPR status can be given to institutions located close to need small communities. A. Scope of activities for rural banks. The business activities that rural banks are allowed to carry out are very limited compared to commercial banks. The scope of rural banks are to collect funds from the public in the form deposit, the form of the time deposit, saving, and or other equivalent forms. 2. Credit extension. 3. Provision of fees and placing funds based on Sharia principle in accordance with Regulation Bank Indonesia. 4. Place funds in the form of Bank Indonesia SBI certificate of deposit and or saving with other banks. Some examples of business undertaken by BPRS include 1. Collecting public funds in the form of saving, for example, time deposit, saving, or other form equivalent. Providing loan and credit product. 2. Providing capital for customers based on profit sharing principle in accordance with the provision stipulated in the government regulation. 3. Placing funds in the form of Bank Indonesia certificates SBI time deposit certificate of deposit and all saving with other banks. Note, SBI is a certificate offered by Bank Indonesia to an RB experience over liquidity or excess liquidity. And the last, after you know the BPR previously, now you can find out how to borrow money at the BPR, including its advantage. Okay, the last material will I explain for you, and this is the last material, source of the funds, atau bisa kita jelaskan itu dari mana bank itu sendiri menghasilkan uang. There are many source of the bank fund, and itu dibagi beberapa hal. Pertama, owner equity. Owner equity have five categories to the fund or source of the bank. And number one, paid up capital, reserve fund, undistributed profit, share premium, bonus share. And so go next, general refer, statutory refers, other refers, and deposit loan direct. Transfer of fund, nilai pembahasan juga. Bank disebutkan juga di sini mendapatkan sumber pendapatan dari federal fund purchase, short-term loan between banks, allow bank to meet reserve requirement or funding needs. Interest rate charged is the federal fund rate. And number two, borrowing from the Federal Reserve Bank. Borrowing at the discount rate intended for meeting temporary short-term requirement needs must get an approval. Oke, sumber dana. Di sini adalah sama seperti yang tadi, cuman ini dalam kategori bahasa Indonesia-nya. Ini juga disebutkan juga di sini sumber dana bank. Itu ada tiga. Dana pihak satu, dana pihak dua, dan dana pihak tiga. Dana pihak satu yang berasal dari menteri sendiri, dana pihak dua berasal dari pinjaman di pihak dua. Sedangkan dana pihak tiga ini berasal dari masyarakat seperti giro, demand deposit, deposito berjangka, time deposit, tabungan, saving. Okay, I think this is finish my material, and I explain you all the material. I hope you understand I say, and if I have a fault explain in my work, and I am sorry. Thank you, and I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry because I'm still learning to be good. Okay, banyak maaf. Bila ada kesalahan, minta maaf sekali lagi. One more time. Semoga apa yang disampaikan dapat dimengerti. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.